Well, hello everyone. Shabbat Shalom. This is a wonderful Shabbat that we're having. I'm sorry I'm not being able to come to you live like I normally do or like I have in the past. It's just the fact that I broke my phone. And until I can get $387 up, I'm gonna have to do it this way. Okay? Okay, so today is about the Torah. Why is it always the Torah? I've been asked that. Why do you always speak about the Torah? Why the Torah? Why the Torah? Why the Torah? Well, simply stated, that's what it is. You see, the thing is, oh, by the way, before you start saying about my shirt, yes, I'm a San Antonio Spurs fan, okay? So deal with it. The Torah is not just a set of rules. It is a lifestyle. Okay? It is a lifestyle. It's how we are to live our lives. You know, I've always said this. You don't follow the Torah. You live the Torah. Every aspect that it's given to. Now, there are parts of the Torah that are not meant for everyone. For instance, there are parts of the Torah that are meant for the women. And there are parts of the Torah that are meant for men. And there are parts of the Torah that are meant for the Levitical priesthood. Okay? Which I do follow to some extent. Now, I'm going to get into that in a little bit. Okay? Then there is the Torah that is meant for everybody. Okay, that means it doesn't matter your gender, it doesn't matter your occupation. It's meant for you guys. Okay, it's meant for us. But we don't just follow the Torah. We live the Torah. We live it because we are followers and we are children of the Most High. Now, whether you call him Yahuwah or Yahweh or Yehovah, actually, I'm going to get into that in a later video about the names, okay, and why, you know, all are correct. I don't care. Look, all are correct. Whether you want to accept it or not is another story, okay? But Yehovah, Yahuwah, or Yahweh, they're all correct. It just depends on what age of Hebrew you are talking about. Okay, but that's beside the point right now. We'll get into it later. Okay? So, why do we live the Torah? Because it is a lifestyle. It is the way we live our lives. See, this is what being set apart is all about. Okay? When we're commanded to be set apart, it isn't just to be set apart, it is to live our lives apart from the world. The way we eat, what we eat, the festivals and the holidays we celebrate. Okay? It is how we do that. How do we make our sacrifices? Now, no, not a literal sacrifice anymore. That's already been done once. Okay? That's already been done. But we are still to bring sacrifices and offerings of praise to our heavenly Abba, to our Abba. Okay? We are still to bring our sacrifices of praise. We are still to praise him each and every day, that he gave us another day to serve him. You see, because quite frankly, brothers and sisters, we don't have to have it. He doesn't have to give us 1 second. In fact, it could be that tonight when we lay down our heads, he comes again. We never know. That's the whole point. You never know. You know, it's very interesting on that, Mark. Had a guy ask me, well, when is he coming again? I just kept on telling him, I don't know. Acts 1, no man knows, only the Father. Not the Son, not the angels. Only the Father knows. And this goes into another video that I'm going to make. But you see, we live the Torah. It is a lifestyle. You see, that's what being grafted in for you Christians out there who are not Jewish. That's what being grafted in is all about. You're not just grafted in because, oh, I believe in Yeshua. The devil believes in Yeshua. Okay? The devil believes in him. The demons believe and tremble. So to say, I believe, doesn't mean anything. Okay? To say, I believe in him, doesn't mean anything. Doesn't at all. No. In order to be grafted in is more than just believing. To be grafted in means you must be a follower. You see, I am not just a believer. Belief is beginning of it, is the beginning. Okay, you have to believe to begin. That's the beginning of it. But to be grafted in, you must be a follower. Therefore, you must, Christian, if you say you're grafted in, then you must follow the Torah. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Because, my friends, according to Revelations chapter 2, when he comes back, he is coming back as a conquering king, ruling with a rod of iron. He isn't coming back as the nice and humble rabbi. Oh, that's a good boy. Oh, don't worry about it. Oh, God loves you. No. He's coming back as a conquering king. And he's coming back with his army to rule with a rod of iron. And that means, my friends, it's either going to be his way or the highway. Your choice. And that's why I keep on telling the Christians, you need to start following the Torah now. Because if you don't, one day he's coming back. And he ain't coming back as a nice fluffy rabbi. He's coming back as a conquering king. And he's coming back with a crown. And he's coming back with a sword. And you will be following the Torah. So why not get into the habit of it now? Okay? So you see, it's a lifestyle. You see, when he comes again and he calls Ephraim back to him, and he sets up his earthly kingdom, his millennial reign. For those of us who live the Torah, who follow and live the Torah, it's not going to be a culture shock. We're going to go, oh, and he's going to teach us the correct way. Not our way, not the way that we think. He's going to teach us the right way. And we're going to be like, yes. See, that's what I'm looking for. Every day I wake up, I look to the eastern sky. And I'm like, okay, is it today? Are you coming? I'm like, please, just come on, let's go. Here's the landing lights. I'm giving you the lights here. Okay? See, I want him to come. I want him to come. Because I know I'll learn how to do it right. How to do it his way. So Christian, the Torah, and even you believers, the Torah is so important. But please, don't put tradition in it. That's what he fought against. Follow it as he followed it. All right, now like I said, one thing that I want to say, if all of you who are on my friends list, if you want to be associated with me and my ministry, which is the Yeshua ben David ministry, I'm going to give you a clue on what we're going to do, on how we do things. With me personally and me ministerially. If you don't, we are Torah. We follow the Torah as we were taught by Yeshua and his disciples. If you don't follow the Torah in my ministry and in my personal life, if you don't follow Torah, if Torah is not king with you, I don't even want to know you. I don't want you anywhere near me unless you do. Torah is king. Torah is king. And who is the Torah? Yeshua. Now, if you're not willing to put Torah first in your life, and when you put Torah first in your life, you are putting Yehovah first in your life. You see, for you married men out there, and when I was married, I did this. It is Yehovah, Torah. They're both together. They're one and the same. Your wife, your family, your community, your country, you. Now, hey, look, man, I understand about the being patriotic and all that, but my first loyalty is to Yehovah. Okay? There's my first loyalty. And when I was married, it was to my wife. After that. And I came last. Actually, I came next to last because the world came dead last. All right? So, Torah, folks. I am a Torah teaching rabbi. Yes, I am an actual rabbi. Okay, I went through rabbinical college. I was confirmed. Yehovah is king with me. Torah is king with me. And I'm going to tell you, those people who are new, that are new to this Facebook page, I am a Torah preaching rabbi. I don't teach tradition. I don't, outside of it being okay for all of that, for just basic stuff, that helps. And tradition does help us. But there's some traditions you leave alone. Okay? I don't do the pagan feasts. I don't do the pagan feast. I don't do Christmas. I don't do Easter. I do the feasts that are given to us in the Torah. If it isn't Torah based, I don't even want to know. I don't want to have anything to do with it. Okay? And yes, the ministry that I have is the Yeshua ben David ministry. All right, I'll be back with another one probably tomorrow. Shalom, shalom.